Countdown to Doomsday, where every weekend we talk about a movie. And this week we're going to talk about Spider-Man 2. I personally like this movie. So much happens and it's really relatable. For example, he gets fired from his job. He gets fired from this other job because he has to take photos of Spider-Man, but all this guy does is trash Spider-Man. His best friend hates him because Spider-Man killed his father and he knows who Spider-Man is. He's behind on rent, so his landlord is on him. His professor is saying that he's falling behind in college. And then his girl is taken away by the guy from Vampire Diaries. But to be fair, Peter Parker did reject her, so his fault. We get introduced to Dr. Ock, and I think he's a really interesting villain because look at that. How do you fight that? His poor Aunt May gets taken. This is when he starts to realize that being Spider-Man is starting to be such a painful task. I'm not gonna lie, this is a kind of cool shot. The only one who's actually nice to him is her. I forgot her name. But anyway, she's very nice to him and she's the only one. So he decides, you know what? I'm just not gonna be Spider-Man. And his life is booming. He is succeeding at everything. Even Mary Jane is like, you know what? Maybe I should give him a second chance. But then he's getting like withdrawal symptoms and then he tries to rescue this girl who, you know, she's very thankful, but he can't save everyone as Peter Parker. And just when he thinks he hasn't escaped being Spider-Man, this crazy scene happened. Like that whole car, whoa. And honestly, if it wasn't for Dr. Ock saying, you know what, you better find me Spider-Man or else I'm gonna take your girl, he realized that he still likes being Spider-Man. But the one person that misses him more than anything is this guy because he secretly loves Spider-Man because Spider-Man brings him all the drama. And we get this epic scene. That whole train sequence, so good. Also, this sequence when he loses all his powers is kind of funny. This was crazy. And what I like is he has to realize that even though he is Spider-Man, he doesn't have to do it alone. Then Homeboy finds out who he really is, and he is losing his marble. And she finds out who he is, and she is like, what? Honestly, I'm pretty sure she liked him more, because when she found out, she's like, I love this man. Then the ghost of superhero Ghost comes back, and he's like, you gotta be the Green Goblin. And then she chooses him and they live happily ever after. Wrong. He's over here getting haunted by the Green Goblin. The Green Goblin's like, he took your dad. He took your girl. It is time for revenge. Bum, bum, bum.